Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Talisha, also known as CreativiTeeByT, and today I'm going to share with you a pattern haul, a simplicity.com pattern haul. But before we start off with this pattern haul, I want to talk a little bit about why I went ahead and shopped simplicity.com and did not wait for a pattern sale. So a day or two ago, I was at JoAnn Fabrics, and I'm very friendly with my JoAnns. I know a lot of people say things about their JoAnns being understaffed, or looking unkept, or boxes everywhere. That is not my experience with my JoAnns. I have two. One I'm very friendly with because it's only a mile away. So I have a very good experience with my JoAnn workers and things like that. So I talked to them, asked them how they felt about the whole bankruptcy, and actually they have high hopes, but to be honest, I don't feel like they know what we know as actual sewists. Yes, they craft and things like that, but we're on Instagram, we're here on YouTube, we're diving in because we're the ones that are like sewing on a regular basis. We rely on them for resources. Now, after everything that I researched and I went deep, I hope they get saved, but I'm not going to bet on it because I don't want to feel let down if they don't. And I just see that as something that is going to be really hard to pull off. I hope they do, because I don't want them to leave. Like, I felt so I don't know, I just felt so heavy when the announcement first came about, but we all figure it out, right? And so that's not the end of the world, even though it feels terrible. But anyway, while I was there, one of the managers told me to come here. She didn't want to say it really loud, and that's just because the store was kind of full at the time. And she said, well, I know you're here for the pattern sale, aren't you? And it was the Butterick pattern sale that was just recent. And I said, yeah, I want to pick up a pattern. So that one pattern will be in my simplicity.com pattern haul. But anyway, I said, yeah, I'm here for the pattern sale. She said, well, I just want to let you know that Simplicity is third party, and they have let us know that they are no longer going to be sending patterns to JoAnn stores. Okay, which is why I went ahead and purchased on simplicity.com. So I'm sure if it's true for one store, it's true for all, which I don't blame Simplicity if they feel like they're not going to recover from this bankruptcy. Why would they send them bundles and bundles of brand new patterns that are just going to be liquidated, possibly? And like, we don't know what the future is, so why are you going to invest in that? I get it. But where are we going to buy commercial patterns? I think we'll only get them from simplicity.com, which means no more $1.99. barely get a $2.99. This simplicity.com pattern haul was $4.99 because they consist of a couple of Nomi patterns that were just released in the McCalls. I didn't have to have them right now. I have plenty of patterns, but I wanted them, and I didn't get a whole lot, but I just thought I would share those with you. So there's two takeaways to this video. The one, that simplicity.com, and I really trust this manager. Like I said, my store is good. When the patterns first came out, I was always able to get the new releases, and I would hear other people complaining. The store that's 20 minutes away never had them out. It was months after the fact. My store always got them stocked. So I really trust that resource. We're not getting any more patterns at that store. So that's the first takeaway. The second takeaway is simplicity.com is going to be your only place. I mean, there may be some mom and pop shops that have them, but simplicity.com. all right, so let's go ahead and get into this haul. Okay, so for the first pattern that I picked up while I was in the store that is not part of the simplicity.com haul, this is Butterick 7013. This is what it looks like. and this is described as Mrs. Knit's top, skirts, and pants. I picked up this pattern because I was thinking about it, and I really like this overlay. I think this would be good for spring. So while I didn't necessarily get it for the pants and for the top, it's a really good pattern because the top underneath is just this turtleneck with, it does have bust darts. Yeah, just very simple turtleneck with bust darts, and then the pants are elasticated waist wide leg pants. So I'll go ahead and show you the line art. So this is the line art in the back, and again, this is a knit pattern. So with this pattern, I had a thought that really made me sad concerning the whole JoAnn situation. I was looking at patterns. I was like, I'm gonna go get this during the sale, and then I was like, but you know what, I want to make it in black. I don't have black, so I'll just pick up some black fabric while I'm there. Well, guess what, if we don't have a JoAnn's, I won't be able to do that anymore. Like, I'll have to order the pattern, and I'm not ordering PDF because, at least for me, they don't layer. Like the independent pattern companies, they have it where you can layer and print your own, just the one size, a single size. The patterns that I've ordered PDF with simplicity.com, I have not been able to use the layering feature on the PDF reader or whatever it's called. So I don't want to purchase Simplicity patterns if I can't just print out my one size. So I'm just ordering paper patterns. So anyway, you know, not only are we going to have to go online for the patterns, but we're going to have to go online to get fabric if we don't have it. Right. On to the simplicity.com patterns, and I'm not going to hold you long. Again, I don't have a whole lot, so let me go ahead and get them open. Okay, so I will start off with the two Know Me patterns, and this first pattern that I have is Know Me 2110. This pattern is by Brittany J. Jones. It's a little fun lounge type of pattern, and I picked it up because I like the top. The pants are something that I have, and I actually have a similar top pattern, but the reason why I picked it up is because there is like a gathering and ties with this hem. Okay, so again, this is ME2110, and the pattern description is Mrs. and Women's Knit Tops and Woven Pants. And so let me show you the line art. So here is the line art in the back, and you could see that with the top there. I think it's pretty cute, you know, nice and trendy. So thank you, Brittany, for this design, and I'll probably make it as one of my contributions to the BHM pattern designers. And I'll move on to the next Know Me pattern. Okay, so this next pattern is by Norris Dantafort. This is ME2117, and the description is men's shorts in 2 lengths and in knit tops. Now, I can make the knit top for myself if I want to, but I purchased it for the knit shorts. So if you look at the shorts, there's like leggings attached to it. That's how I look at it. There's shorts, and then this thing is attached to it, and you'll see it better in the line art, but that's why I purchased it. And I actually purchased it for me. And the back of this short actually has like a pocket, so let me share with you that. So here's the line art. Again, this is just a simple t-shirt look, and then here are the pants. You see that? So you can do it this way, you can do it that way, and here's like that pocket. I hope you can see it. So for both views, it uses stretch knit only. And I like this because sometimes, you know, like, I don't know if you've noticed, you probably haven't because you haven't seen my body, and still probably not enough to tell, but I have lost, I've been a good girl, 15 pounds, okay? So I just figured I could make some of these when I don't really want my legs exposed, but just, you know, want something a little different to wear to the gym. If my husband wants some, I will make him some as well. This pattern does come with all pattern sizes included, so extra, yeah, no, not extra small, but small through extra large, extra large. All right, so moving on to the McCall patterns that I picked up. And the first pattern, oh my goodness, when Mimi and Brittany and showed these patterns, I was like, I got to get it. This is McCall's 8556, and this is the dress pattern. Love, love, love it. I would not wear the one that the model is wearing because I wouldn't want it to drag the floor, but I would make the view that comes about here. I think this is so absolutely stunning. And so for this view right here, this is the view that I would make, and I actually have the same fabric in my stash. And so you know I am going to make it. This is absolutely adorable. Let me show you the line art. So here is your line art in the back. Right here. Hope you can see it. Hope it's focusing. So absolutely love it. This is stunning. This is like a dress that you could wear to a wedding as a wedding guest with this silky fabric, or you know, you can make it casual like how my view is going to make it, or you can make it as some nice beautiful printed fabric and just make it super fancy. So I'm absolutely loving this. This is a keeper. This is going to be good. Okay. All right. So this top right here is McCall's 8557. And I really love these ties. The description is Mrs. and women's tops, and it uses woven fabrics, so cotton blends and things like that. I really like it. The main view that I'll probably make is going to be this one right here for the summertime. I just think it's a look. Here's the other views to it. So it has the sleeveless view that I like here. It has a short sleeve view with the collar, and then it has a collar and sleeves with a little cuff. Yeah, I think this is a thing that's like trending, but I really like it. Here is the line art in the back. Okay, so this, oh my gosh, this next view right here, this next pattern right here is McCall's 8562. Yes, spring coat, check. Spring two-piece outfit, check. Spring dress, shift dress, check. I mean, all this right here, love it. I have been holding on to a simplicity pattern that had the highest size in that pattern is size 18. It's this jacket, and I have not found one identical to this. So I'm so glad that this was released. For these looks on this pattern, I love the ease, the simplicity, the designs. Just, I feel like that's more my style, but I absolutely love this, and I have some houndstooth fabric that I want to use to make this, okay? Here is the line art in the back. It's very simple makes, and as you can see, you can get a whole entire wardrobe out of this. Again, this is McCall's 8562. And so for this pattern, the only thing that I didn't like about purchasing this pattern online is sometimes I run between two pattern size packets. This one on the back of it, and it says it's online, that you have to refer to the sewing instructions for the finished measurements, which is inside of the sewing packet. If we don't have a JoAnn's that has these new patterns, we're not going to be able to refer to the inside of the sewing instructions to get these finished garment measurements. So she sent in an email to Simplicity to maybe just kind of suggest that they somehow put them on the back of the patterns for all patterns. Now that this is happening, I know this was not foreseeable, but now that we know that, you know, a change may be coming, we need the printed finished measurements on the back. All right, let's move on. McCall's 8558, this beautiful mermaid type skirt. This is a Mrs. Knit skirt in 3 lengths. I love it. Years ago I had a skirt like this back in the day, but it was denim. So anyway, super cute tulip. I said mermaid at first. This is a tulip type of pattern, and I think it's super cute. So let me go ahead and show you the line art. This is the line art in the back, and as you can see that there's different panels and nice beautiful seam work for shaping and to be able to contrast with color blocking. And so for the last pattern, I picked up Vogue 2068. could have picked this up at the Butterick sale because it was Butterick and Vogue, but the reason why I purchased this is because I was thinking about it and I wanted to get my shipping free. So I just said, why don't I just go ahead and get it. So this has been out since the fall. This is Vogue 2068 and it's Mrs. Tops and Sash, and I really love this view right here, and I like it because of the big bow. And so let me go ahead and show you the line art in the back. So this is the line art in the back, and you can see how that bow is there. I like the other view. It's just an oversized puffy sleeve top. So yeah, definitely something that I would look into making, especially with these exaggerated sleeves. You can see that again on here. But yeah, definitely a nice, trendy, fashionable pattern, and this is Vogue 2068, and this uses woven fabrics. All right, so that is it for my pattern haul through simplicity.com, and the one pattern that I picked up at JoAnn Fabrics. Again, it's just sad to think about us not being able to get our supplies from JoAnn's, and you know, fabric not being, you know, just there for us waiting, and not just fabric but yarn and crafting supplies, paper. You know, I do things with the Cricut. You know, I am grateful that there's still a Hobby Lobby. I know some people don't like going there, but I do go there occasionally, and there's Michael's, but for me it's JoAnn's, but we'll make it. All right, so let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about the patterns, or me finding out that simplicity.com is no longer going to be sending patterns to the JoAnn stores, and maybe you already knew about that, but I didn't, and I did some deep diving. So I don't know, maybe I'm tardy to the party. Okay, but anyway, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have not done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the gray notification bell if you like this type of content. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.